Time is the most valuable resource we have, yet it often slips away unnoticed. Most people enter a new year with excitement, hope, and promises of change. They set resolutions, write down goals, and declare that this year will be different. But as weeks pass, the enthusiasm fades, and the cycle of unfulfilled dreams continues. What if I told you that in just 9 minutes, you could set the stage for 2025 to truly be your best year yet? These 9 minutes, divided into 9 powerful shifts, have the potential to reshape the way you approach every aspect of your life. The first minute is about clarity. Without clarity, you are like a ship sailing without direction. Take a single minute to ask yourself a direct question. What do I truly want in 2025? Not what your friends expect, not what society demands, but what matters deeply to you. It could be freedom from debt, a healthier body, stronger relationships, or a leap in your career. When you define it clearly, you give your mind a target to pursue. Clarity is the difference between wandering aimlessly and walking with purpose. The second minute is dedicated to letting go. Think about one thing that held you back last year. Maybe it was fear, procrastination, toxic relationships, or self-doubt. In this minute, consciously decide that it no longer has a place in your journey. Letting go is powerful because you cannot fill your life with new opportunities if it is still cluttered with old weight. Imagine dropping a heavy bag that you have carried for years. The relief is immediate, and now you can move faster. The third minute is where gratitude steps in. Too often, we chase after what we do not have while ignoring the blessings already present. Take this moment to reflect on 3 things you are grateful for right now. It could be your health, your family, your talents, or even the fact that you are alive and capable of change. Gratitude rewires your brain, shifts your focus from lack to abundance, and creates the mental foundation for growth. When you start your year rooted in appreciation, every achievement feels richer. The fourth minute is about vision. Close your eyes and picture the end of 2025. Imagine you are standing on December 31st, looking back at a year that exceeded your expectations. What do you see? Maybe you are celebrating a new career milestone, traveling to places you always dreamed of, or simply waking up with peace and energy. Visualization is not just daydreaming. It programs your subconscious mind to align your actions with your desires. Athletes use it before games, entrepreneurs use it before launches, and now you can use it before your new year. The fifth minute is where you set one specific priority. Notice I said one. Many people overwhelm themselves with endless lists of goals, but success often comes from focusing deeply on one life-changing priority. What is the single achievement that, if completed, would make 2025 unforgettable for you? Maybe it is paying off debt, writing a book, or building a healthier lifestyle. Write it down. This priority will become your compass, guiding every decision and action. Let me pause here with an interesting thought. What if the only thing standing between you and the best year of your life is a single decision made today? Not tomorrow, not next month, but right now. 9 minutes of deliberate focus can separate those who drift through another year from those who rise and thrive. The sixth minute is about strategy. A dream without a plan is only a wish. In this minute, sketch out the steps required for your priority. Break it down into smaller, manageable milestones. If your goal is fitness, your first step might be joining a gym or committing to daily walks. If your goal is financial freedom, your first step might be creating a budget. Strategies prevent overwhelm by giving you a clear path. When you know your next step, progress becomes inevitable. The seventh minute is where commitment enters. Take this time to declare to yourself that you will follow through no matter what. Commitment is the bridge between intention and results. Without it, even the best plans fail. Think of commitment like a contract with your future self. You are promising that no excuse, no distraction, and no temporary setback will stop you. The power of this minute lies in your decision to stay the course even when motivation fades. The 8th minute is focused on environment. Your surroundings shape your behavior more than you realize. Look at the people you spend time with, the spaces where you work, and the information you consume daily. Are they supporting your best self, or are they keeping you stuck? In this minute, choose to create an environment that fuels growth. That could mean connecting with positive people, decluttering your workspace, or replacing negative habits with empowering ones. When your environment is aligned with your goals, success becomes the natural outcome. The 9th and final minute is about action. Ideas are worthless without execution. In this last minute, identify one action you can take today, not tomorrow, to move toward your priority. Maybe it is sending an email, making a call, starting a workout, or opening a savings account. Small actions create momentum, and momentum creates breakthroughs. Action is what turns your vision for 2025 into reality. Now, let us go deeper. Why does this 9-minute blueprint work? Because it cuts through the noise and simplifies transformation. Instead of endless resolutions that overwhelm you, it focuses your energy on clarity, gratitude, vision, priority, strategy, commitment, environment, and action. Each step builds on the previous one, creating a chain of progress that is impossible to ignore. Another reason it works is because time is short. Most people overestimate what they can do in a day and underestimate what they can do in a year. 9 minutes might seem too brief, but those 9 minutes become the spark that ignites consistent change. If you dedicate just a few focused minutes each day to reviewing your clarity, gratitude, vision, and actions, by the end of the year, you will not recognize your life. Let me share an example. A man once decided that his priority for the year was to finally get his health in order. Instead of overwhelming himself with complicated diets and workouts, he committed to walking for 20 minutes a day. That small action became his daily ritual. Within 3 months, he lost weight. Within 6 months, he had more energy than ever. By the end of the year, his health had completely transformed, and it all began with one clear decision and one simple action. Stories like this are not rare. They happen to people who choose focus over distraction and action over hesitation. The beauty of this 9-minute process is that anyone can do it. You do not need money, connections, or special skills. You only need the willingness to pause, reflect, and commit. Think about the last few years of your life. How many times did you promise yourself that next year would be different? How many times did you set goals but gave up halfway? The cycle ends when you choose to break it with intentional focus. If you can give yourself 9 minutes of honesty and determination, you can set yourself apart from the 90% of people who drift through another year unchanged. And here is something even more powerful. Once you master this process, you can use it anytime. Not just at the beginning of a year, but at the beginning of a month, a week, or even a day. It becomes a tool for constant renewal. Whenever you feel lost, unmotivated, or overwhelmed, return to these 9 steps and realign yourself with clarity, gratitude, vision, and action. So let us put it all together. Minute 1, get clear on what you want. Minute 2, let go of what is holding you back. Minute 3, practice gratitude. Minute 4, create a vivid vision. Minute 5, choose one priority. Minute 6, design a strategy. Minute 7, commit fully.